This is context of the organization. Context of the organization is best explained by this very famous superhero, Captain Hindsight, who goes around telling people what they should have done. And also because of the fact that the ISO system is the voice of the customer. So you remember when this disaster happened a few years ago? Well, the people that were in the electronic business had a lot of problems with shortages of components. Or as Captain Hindsight would say, you should have known that 90% of your supply chain went through this one place in Japan. So the purpose of the context of the organization is to cut down on that kind of thing. This is probably already being done in a lot of organizations. If you're in a big company, it's done by the corporate planning department. And if you're in a little company, it's probably done by this guy right here who is the boss, and it's stored in his brain. Here are the requirements of the ISO standard. You have to consider internal and external issues. You have to consider interested parties. You have to write it down somewhere. And you have to review it occasionally. A good way to do this is do a 4C analysis where we're worried about the customers, cost, capabilities, and competition. Here's the classic example of customer issues. If you're in this business, you well understand about the impact that streaming has had on your business. So if you're in this business, you got to ask yourself the question, what's your plan to develop new products? What about costs? If you're in the transportation business or some other businesses, you're really worried about the price of oil, and now you know that you're only one hurricane away from a surprise. What about capabilities? Here's a young guy, you hire him off the street, he's a good-looking guy, you think he's going to be around for a while, and pretty soon he's ready to retire, and he's going to take his knowledge and expertise with him. Here's a piece of equipment. How long is it before you're looking on eBay to find some kind of spare part to keep it running? Here's a software example brought to you by Captain Hindsight himself. You should have known that the Windows 98 software that's running your CRM system is no longer supported. What about competition? Well, everybody's worried about the global thing. That kind of took people by surprise. Even these guys. So I know what you're thinking. Why do I have to do all of this? Well, your customers want you to survive. They're protecting their investment in you as a supplier. But the quality department doesn't do this. The quality system is for everybody. This is a good time to get the rest of the organization involved, especially this guy. P.S. Don't forget to write it down someplace. You're required to keep documented information. This is a good place. Or you could put it on one of these. Nah, better not. This has been Context of the Organization, production of ISO-help.com. Look at our YouTube site for more of these fun videos.